Yep, so I'm gonna stop doing all of whatever it is I'm doing, because, you know. Anyways, I got my point of view out there. I think the whole point of this exercise was to get whatever was bothering me about reality off my chest, which I think I've done. Now that I know that everyone's like a Kevin, I don't want to deal with them anymore. So, there's your God particle. One last time. Okay? Not saying I'm not gonna create ever again. I'm just, it's pointless. It's pointless to get too far ahead of everyone. Okay? Now, strongly recommend you go check out that link that's in one of the other videos about the platonic solids and all that. Like here I am saying, like, kind of like showing interesting things, and, if you skip, you're kind of retarded. And I'm gonna reload this just for fun, When I see things like this, like, I'm a little blown away. Okay, like literally this one here is important. This is the one I think. Okay, like basically I found out what I think MIIM is what's like denoted here. It's like a little M, but then there's like two lines and then another M. Like it doesn't go all the way down here, the middle part. Anyways, so that's there, and then when you decode it, like you got to think of 11 as a 1 and a 1, and then 11 forward and 11 backwards. Same thing with the 1000. You got to think of +4 for the selves. Those are the 1 by 1s, and then you have a 1 by 2 here, 1 by 2 here, 1 by 2 here, and then you have a 1 by 3 here and 1 by 3 here. Then you have a 1 by 4 forward and 1 by 4 backwards, totaling 11. Okay, I think it means gods. Mim. Madam Mim. And the sword and the stone. Okay, I'm done seeing it all. Like, it's super clear. God sums to 3858, guy. Number of magnets required in a cellular energy device sums to gods and Roman numerals to me. Even though it says here on whatever website, similarly, 999 cannot be IM. Whatever, guy. I think IIM can be 989. Anyway, so like, I'm just letting you know that I think I'm done. I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm done dealing with everyone. I'm done not dealing with everyone. I'm done having new people come in and whatever, okay? So I think that everything I put out there is, like, you can follow it if you tried, if you took notes or something, and it takes a lot of time, okay? I'm not saying this is easy, but, it took me a lot of time. It should take you less. And if you come up, like, I gotta wait for someone to, like, this is pointless. It's literally pointless for me to do any more without anyone going over this, okay? It's like, it's not like I'm telling the actual truth online for free, if that helps any, So to be less frustrated, I need to detach from all this, okay? It's like the third phase of Kevin. I've done 2 channels like this. It's like, the end of the second. I'm just done being ignored. I want to Luke Skywalker the fuck out and just peace out. Let you guys tremble when I'm gone. And then when you actually realize everything, you'll be like, whoa, where's that guy? Okay? No. When you're like Rorschach, I'll say no. I see the version of the reality that I want to see. Okay, I don't need to do any more geometry, I don't need any numbers, I don't need Excel anymore. The last piece of the puzzle would be to take that 13 by 13 matrix and then apply the 2 by 2, the 1 by 4, and then the 1 by 3 and 1 by 1 to make an L patterns to the other 3 quadrants, and then you'd fill those up, and big deal, you'd have a 24D cell. Right? It's not like I'm going to learn anything else about cellular energy and the number of shit that it needs that I don't already know. It's just nice to see it again. So, like, basically what I need others to do is, like, others need to create the matrix, They need to evolve the thought. They need to put it into their own words. They need to check the math, more importantly. I'm just waiting for people to do that. Without someone backing the data, what else is there to do? You nerds are fucking useless. Like, literally. This is like child's play. And people think they're nerds, and, they don't really nerd it up here. I'm tired of YouTube, like, censoring my channel because I don't monetize, and if you don't monetize, you can't put ads on. If you can't put ads on, they don't highlight what you're saying. No. I'm tired of letting too many people into my mind, into my reality, even though you were all just other little Kevins, okay? Oh my god. Okay, well, this is neat. I found a weird connection between 3858, human genes, and 4.21, where 4.21 Earth days is equal to 1 heaven second. Not sure of what I found just yet. Cool, though. So these are the things I'm getting popped up. I already have a lot of conversations with people. So I have to just care what you're outputting and let the rest do as they will. It's moving too slowly, okay? It's so simple. Less sign 3. Thank goodness for that, heart. But it's not simple, but it is, okay? So whatever. Like a Rolling Stone, the Rolling Stones. Into the complete unknown. Everybody must get stoned only means everybody has to understand the stone. The Rosetta Stone, guy. Everyone must be able to understand this, and everyone must be able to understand your higher self stone, I think. Or the dimensions of the numbers of the dimension of the reality that they live in. Okay, I'm done with this. This is child's play for Kevin now. And I think I can, evolve this. Sure, why not? But just don't have the right people or a fan base or anything. I don't want a fan base. I want people to get angry and spread the word with their own people and get this passion. Like, that is so lacking in the world. There's no passion anymore. And I'm done being the only passionate one where people call me autistic or schizophrenic or other derogatory terms because they're ego-filled asshole lunatic maniacs that don't know a goddamn thing about Orlando. That's a sublime quote. Don't know a goddamn thing about Orlando. Okay. I think the best thing for me right now is to have as little spare time as possible. Now, if that means getting like a job where it's very demanding, that's very low pay, so I have to get 2, then so be it. I'd rather be more busy. I'm a workaholic. With what I've created and my refusal to delete it from the internet means that any place I go to apply, this shit is going to be found, and this is not a positive for Kevin. Now imagine if I am unable to find employment because of this channel. I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing surprises me anymore. I'm numb. I'm literally numb. Doesn't mean I don't feel. I am simply numb. I think I feel too much. Okay? I feel too much, and I'm so saddened by the futures of everyone in Earth's children that I literally can't take it anymore. Like, you'd rather fight to the death to defend the lies that you've been raised with because of your ego than accept the truth and create a better world for your children. That goes to everyone. That's the way I feel about it. No, I might not be 110% right all the time. And there's certainly not nearly enough useful people commenting and adding to the conversation to evolve the idea closer and closer to absolute truth. There should be a lot more people partaking, but there simply are not. And the refusal to accept this new paradigm into your reality. Is there a better word than sad? Like, I don't know. Sad. Synonym. Thesaurus. Bitter. Dismal. Dismal's good. Heartbroken. Melancholy. Mournful. Pessimistic. Somber. Sorrowful. Sorry. Wistful. Bereaved. Blue. Cheerless. Dejected. Despairing. Despondent. Disconsolate, distressed, doleful, down in the dumps, down in the mouth, downcast, forlorn, gloomy, glum, grief-stricken, grieved, heartsick, heavy-hearted, guys. That's what I feel right now. I feel hurting, in doldrums, in grief, in the dumps, languishing, low, self-spirited, lugubrious, morbid, morose, out of sorts, pensive, sick at heart, troubled, weeping, woe begone. So, yeah, okay. Like, wow, it's still at 1. Anyway, I think I've given you something to think about in terms of numbers. Why 38 is such a big number? Why 33, 35, you know, all these numbers. 35 is huge, okay? There's 3 sets of wheels on the faces, there's 5 sets of wheels on the vertices. And if you know that everything is in an 8, 35 is 3858. And that's how many magnets you need. And there's 3 digits in that number, and 4 digits in that number, and those 4 digits represent the 4 different shaped magnets needed. Now, food for thought when you put your magnets in the north and south polarities. Do you want the negative energy going inward to create a hell in Earth for the life in there? Or do you want to put the positive vibes in and the hell outwards? I don't know. Something to think about. I already live in hell, so maybe a double negative is what needed here. No, that little decision, if it actually ever gets made, would probably be the difference between it working and not working. But anyway, I'm tired of living in fantasy land where I'm gonna have like infinite energy and like an actual good life. It's just not gonna happen. So yeah. Yeah. Other than going into really deep stuff and, you know, shattering other people's paradigms, I don't think I've done enough of that. You know, I think it resonates with the synchronicities of what other people create to the nth degree, guy. Everyone is creating the same shit. Thanks to everyone who has carried the code the way they have. You know? When you're excited about something and you're in the now, and you talk about it, and you're passionate about what you talk about, and you look up that passionate whatever in gematria, when you phrase it in the now, no matter how correct or incorrect it's spelled or not spelled, and you look up the different meanings of what that could mean, you'll be shocked with how closely it resonates to cellular truth. Okay? That's what I found from this experience. I don't need to look at any more gematria, I don't need to look at any more code. Okay? I like that other people are doing it. I like that other people are sharing. Smallly, it's starting. But, like, you know, at the end of the day, we're all going to see the same thing. We're all going to arrive at the same conclusion an infinite number of ways. That's what understanding the infinite is. It's just knowing that everything's zero dates. Or plus 2s, or plus 3s, you know. So, okay. In the world of duality, there has to exist another place where everything is backwards from ours, okay? I think I've defined that. I think I've merged both realities numerically in a matrix and came up with a bunch of numbers in another matrix that, when looked at from interesting points of views for whatever reason, you find a lot of cool shit. Which is again synchronistic with cellular energy. Cellular Earth. And it's not just cellular Earth, that's just thinking in terms of N. You gotta understand the layers of the onion of the cell. There's a lot. So, anyways, I think I found a use for the Mandelbrot set. I don't think anyone else can say that. But, yeah, refocusing with life stuff. You know, I think I got a wake-up call. You know, life is gonna go to hell in a handbasket soon, so I gotta, like, wise up here. So, enough playing the nutty professor. Okay? No. So what? So, enjoy. Carry on. Just make sure you watch all your other truth channels for your truth information about truth and whatnot.